Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be solving linear equations with variables on both sides. Let's get started. This first example, we have 27 minus 3x equals 3x plus 27. So the key in solving linear equations with variables on both sides is to get your variables on one side and everything else on the opposite side. So what I'm going to go ahead and do in this example is I'm going to subtract a 3x from my right side. Okay. And what we'll see happen here is that the 3x's on the right side will cancel, leaving me with 27 minus negative 3x minus 3x. That'll give me a negative 6x equals 27. Now what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and I'll subtract the constant of 27 to the right side. So I want to get rid of the one here on the left side. So I'm going to subtract 27 from both sides. And we see something special happen here where they actually cancel out on both sides, leaving me negative 6x equals, well, since it's canceled out on the right side as well, I'm left with 0. Now, I would simply divide by negative 6 on both sides and have the final answer of x equals 0. And that's how we saw our first example of a problem that had variables on both sides. Let's go ahead and let's do a couple more. Here we have one where we have to distribute first. We're going to use a distributive property. It's spelled distributive. So we're going to multiply the 3 to everything that's inside of our parentheses. So we're going to do 3 times 4w, which is 12w. And we're going to do 3 times negative 5, which is negative 15. Everything else is going to stay the same. We're going to have 6w minus 33. Okay, now just like the last problem, we want to get our variables over to the same side. So I'm going to subtract 12w from both sides. That'll get me negative 6w minus 33 equals, these 12w's cancel out. I'm left with negative 15. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add this 33 to both sides so that it cancels out on the left, which will leave me with negative 6w equals negative 15 plus a 33. That should leave us with a positive 18. Last step I would need to do here is divide by negative 6 on both sides. And this would leave me with w equals 3. That's our final answer. So again, we use a distributive property on this problem to multiply the 3 out and get rid of our parentheses. Not the only way to do this problem, but let's go ahead and let's continue to one more problem on variables on both sides. Again, here I see that I could use a distributive property, but for this problem I'm actually going to do something else. Instead of distributing the 3, I'm going to divide both sides by 3. If I do this, these 3's cancel out, and I can get x minus 2 equals 9 divided by 3 is 3x. This is one way to solve the problem. Now I could have distributed. That would have also worked. In this problem it's actually faster to go ahead and divide out first. Then all I do is I go ahead and I subtract an x from each side. Cancels out there. I'm left with negative 2 equals 3x minus an x. That would leave me with 2x. Then I can simply divide by 2 on both sides, which leaves me with negative 1 equals x, which would be our final answer. Or, if you'd like, x equals negative 1. Same thing. So those are a few quick examples on how to solve linear equations with variables on both sides. I hope that helped. If you'd like, after this video, go ahead and watch the next one that's titled Infinite Solutions or No Solutions. That video will show you some special cases of problems that have variables on both sides. Hope this video was helpful. As always, look out for the other videos and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks and take care.